Good morning, City of Victorville, and welcome to the 29th Annual City of Victorville Veterans Day Parade and Ceremony. My name is Rebecca Carrillo.
And I'm Samantha Carrillo.
And we will be your hosts for today.
We have a large lineup today which include many local veteran groups, our City of Victorville council members, and much more.
After the completion of the parade, there will be a ceremony held at 4 to 7 where we will celebrate all of our veterans. Don't forget to grab a cup of coffee and a donut down by the ceremony site.
And kicking off the parade, we have our San Bernardino County Sheriff's Department.
Following right behind them, we have Mayor Liz Becerra. Here is the Victorville Mayor, who was first elected to the City Council in 2020. She was re-elected in 2024 to represent District 3, and she's in her second term as our mayor.
And riding in our very own City of Victorville fire engine is Mayor Pro Tem Bob Harriman. Bob Harriman has served on the City of Victorville Council since 2022, and he represents District 4.
Behind Mayor Pro Tem Bob Harriman is Councilmember Irving. Councilmember Irving represents District 5, and she is in her second term on the City Council. Having first been elected in 2020, she previously served as Mayor Pro Tem.
And coming up next is new to our parade this year. It's the City of Victorville Float. Aboard the float are Victorville employees who served in the armed forces before joining the city to serve our Victorville community. We are very grateful for their service to our country and our community.
They were also recently featured on our city podcast on What's the TVD. So if you guys are interested in learning just a little bit more about their career paths and what they've done for our community, you guys should check it out.
Where can they find What's the TVD?
It's on our YouTube channel on the City of Victorville, and you'll see there's a bunch of other podcasts there as well. Now there seems to be a little bit of a break in between our parade here, and I think that's because our animal control department's coming down, so they have a lot of the pets walking on the side of the truck.
And those pets that they're walking along the side of the truck are up for adoption.
Did you know that we just opened a new animal shelter here in the City of Victorville in the Old Town area?
In the Old Town? Where?
It's actually located right next to our wellness center. So it used to be a former high school, and then we recently converted it into an animal shelter when our other animal shelter closed down unexpectedly.
That's perfect.
You can actively see our animal shelter people. They do a bunch of different adoption events. They'll sometimes be at Costco or Home Depot, or they do a lot of them either at the animal shelter or they'll do them at City Hall.
So approaching right now is the City of Victorville Animal Control. They have animals available for adoption and foster. Adoptions are free. Adoptions include microchipping, vaccines, and spay, neuter for cats and dogs. And they are located in downtown Victorville at 16648 East Street. Adoption center hours are from 9 to 4 p.m. Monday through Thursday and 9 to 3 p.m. on Fridays. So stop by and you may meet your forever bestie.
Located on the side of their truck, they actually have a sign that says Veterans Adopt Free. That's a pretty cool feature.
That's awesome for Veterans Day.
They all have a little American flag, little banners or ribbons wrapped around. That's so cute. The kids are all excited to see the dogs. Coming right behind you have the Apple Valley Shrine Club. So the Apple Valley Shrine Club was chartered in 1954 and serves the high desert under the Los Angeles Shrine. They help families with their needs in the Shriners Children's Hospital in Pasadena at no cost to the families. I don't believe you guys can see it just yet, but when you guys see them come into frame, it will give you guys a giggle.
I know this group is a personal favorite for a lot of people joining the Veterans Day Parade, just because it's so entertaining with all the little cars that they have. Alright, and here they come.
So following right behind the Shriners, we have the California Cadet Corps, the 18th Brigade. The California Cadet Corps has a proud tradition of educating young people to be citizens, scholars, patriots, and leaders, dating back to its founding students and tomorrow leaders and community members. Here they come along. That's a large group of students. It's good to see a lot of our students getting involved in the communities, especially on a day like Veterans Day. They're all getting involved.
Yeah. It's great to see all the youth coming out and joining programs like this, especially on Veterans Day.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right. So approaching next, we have the Granite Hills High School Cougar Marching Band. All right, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Granite Hills High School Cougar Marching Band of Apple Valley. Proudly wearing their maroon and gray uniforms, the Cougar Marching Band is joined by their senior color guard, their junior color guard banner carriers, and Granite Hills Majorette Haley. Led by the Granite Hills drum majors, Ina and Logan, they proudly march today performing their stirring march, Semper Fidelis. Directed by Javier Alcantara Rojas with his assistant marching coach, Mrs. Rafina, and color guard coach, Miss Mason.
Following right behind them, you have the Excelsior High Desert Young Marines. The Excelsior High Desert Young Marines promotes their mental, moral, and physical development of its members. The program focuses on teaching the values of leadership, teamwork, and self-discipline so they can live and promote a healthy, drug-free lifestyle.
You know, before the parade started, the Marines were actually getting set up, and I can see what you're talking about the leadership and teamwork and self-discipline. They were out there training and marching and getting ready for the parade.
I think that's one of the nice things about our community is we do have, I think, everybody that lives in the high desert is they take pride in their home and they want to give back to the community. So you even see that in the younger generations, especially getting involved with the school programs, such as the Air Force JROTC that's coming up right behind us for Victor Valley High School. So the Air Force JROTC California 945 Victor Valley High School is led by Master Sergeant Julio Sandoval and Chief Master Sergeant Philip Roseberry. The cadet commander is Cadet Lieutenant Colonel Aubrey Russo. You can hear them cheering for their bigger brother.
And coming up next, we have another youth program. We have the Girl Scouts of San Gorgonio. The Girl Scouts of San Gorgonio Council's High Desert region are honored to join today's Veterans Day Parade. Representing girls from across our desert communities, our Girl Scouts are part of the nationwide sisterhood dedicated to making courage, confidence, and charity while making the world a better place. Today, they proudly walk to celebrate and thank our veterans for their service and sacrifices.
We have, it's pretty packed here on the street today and everybody's cheering for them. For their
Lots of
success.
happy crowds.
Yes, absolutely.
All right, coming up next, we have the Disabled American Veterans Chapter 92, Bill Pinner. Disabled American Veterans Chapter 92 proudly serves the high desert community by supporting and empowering veterans and their families. They advocate for their rights, connect them with essential benefits, and build camaraderie through service, outreach, and compassion, keeping their promise to America's veterans.
That's so cute. I love the tassel that they hung off the side. Following right behind you have the Vanguard Prep Marching Band and Drill Team. Please welcome the talented Vanguard Preparatory Marching Band featuring 5th and 8th graders from Apple Valley under the leadership of band director Brandy Figueroa and drill team coaches Coach Darlene and Coach Maria. These young performers bring energy, precision, and pride to every performance. They are thrilled to have them and honor the veterans today with their performance of the Elite March by Sandy Philstein. Providing support to local schools, homeless outreach, and religious organizations. HEIO provides sleeping bags and toiletries to the homeless, food for students facing food insecurity during school breaks, and volunteering during community-based events. Following right behind, we have the cheerleaders, the RB21 Raptors. So the Dr. Ralph Baker 21st Century Learning Center is coming up right behind them. You're doing such a good job being in formation. And you can see the littles in the back following the leaders. Okay, and following behind, we have the American Legion Riders Post 229 Auxiliary. American Legion Leo Collins Post 229 delivers service and financial assistance to low-income families, senior citizens, and the homeless and veterans. The post members actively volunteer in the community, donating supplies to local schools, the fire department, Kids Make a Wish, Wounded Warriors, and high school scholarship programs. Charter chapters worldwide. The major programs of the sorority are based upon economic development, educational development, international awareness and involvement, physical and mental health, and political awareness. I really appreciate that mental health is really important in our community nowadays, especially with youth. Coming up right behind them is the University Preparatory Marching Band. The University Preparatory Marching Guards, Jaguars, and Color Guard under the direction of Mr. Marty Calderon and Mrs. Sarah Kelly honors our veterans with their performance piece, Armed Forces on Parade. A salute to all branches of the military and a thank you for your service to our country. Go Jags! Coming up, you guys will be able to see their color guard. I know, that would be so hard for me to do. It would definitely take me a lot of practice. Again, with them looking things to see the parade today is it's not just the Colorado high schools that have got a parade. You would think that would be the city of many of like the Victorian high schools don't have in other cities. But you actually have Oak Hills JROTC coming up right behind them, which I think is really great because it goes back to showing that our youth is here for our community. They really want to come out and make this work better. So that's really nice to see. And to kind of go off what you said, like I said, we have people from all different cities, Atlanta, Barstow, Victorville, Hesperia. They're coming from Apple Valley. So everybody from the Victor Valley area is coming to Victorville for this parade. Yeah, I think that's really awesome. And not only that, it's really cool to be sitting here on History on 7th Street. Route 66. Yeah, absolutely. It's actually going to be really fun because next year is going to be the 100th anniversary of Route 66. So we're going to be having even more events down here in our old town area. So it's really good to see the community wake up bright and early and come out and support this event today.
So you guys can see right now we have our Oak Hills High School Army JROTC. Oak Hills Army JROTC is the only Army JROTC in the high desert. They are extremely well trained and drill and ceremonies and pride themselves in being one of the most requested color guards in the high desert. So again, as Rebecca was saying, all the communities from Hesperia, Apple Valley, Victorville are all coming to downtown, Old Town, you know, for the Veterans Day.
Yeah, absolutely. What a great program to have for our youth. I think we can speak personally on it with having our little brother actually involved in the Oak Hills JROTC, and just to have like that character development and to groom the youth for their workforce or future careers and kind of just get an idea of what all of our community, or not even that, but just our nation offers. And I think it develops a little bit of pride.
Yeah, and I think it's like what we've been saying with all the teams and schools who have come here today, the precision in their marching and their performances and even just their uniforms in general, how sharp they look, their shoes are shined, their hats are on straight. It's awesome to see.
Yeah, absolutely agree with that.
And following behind, next we have the Tuskegee Airmen. The Tuskegee Airmen was a group of African American military pilots and airmen who fought in World War II. So right now they're coming down in their Jeep. They have all their American flags sticking out the windows and on the grill of the Jeep.
And then following right behind them, we have the Victor Valley Vets. So formed in 2003, the Victor Valley Vets are a Corvette-themed club and are registered members of the NCCC, the National Council of Corvette Clubs. And the meetings start at 7 p.m. and everyone usually shows up around 6 p.m. for dinner.
Alright, so we're finishing up with the Tuskegee Airmen, and coming up next we have a lineup of Corvettes ranging in different colors. They all look so cool.
What a super cool club to be a part of.
Almost like a niche club to be a part of.
Humble brag. That's super awesome.
Of them to end the parade with their red, white, and blue cards.
That's actually really cool. They are ending in red, white, and blue, so that's actually really cool. I don't know if that was strategically planned, but if it was, props to whoever did that.
We appreciate it. Alright, so this has been our 29th annual City of Victorville Veterans Day Parade. Thank you all for joining us online, and for those of you on the street, don't forget to meet us at the memorial site for your free coffee and donuts.